Recently, in a previous video, a subscriber going by the name Mr. Sid asked a very interesting question. Is the Matrix a simulation built by humans to convince the machines that they've won? Thanks for the question, Sid. So could there be evidence in the Matrix lore proving that humans are, and always have been, behind everything? Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
As absurd as it might sound, that humans are behind the Matrix, that they are the ones fooling the machines and not the other way around, as depicted in every Matrix-related content, there are clues within the film trilogy that support today's theory. After carefully analyzing the Matrix story, we found that there are elements that support the possibility that the real world is part of the simulation, and the machines are not the ones in control of the Matrix videos, that Neo's powers outside the Matrix were possible due to his connection to the machine mainframe via the mechanical implants inside his body. Take into account that Neo clearly said that he could feel the Sentinels approaching. Neo uses his bullet-stopping powers on the Sentinels, destroying them. Then he falls unconscious and his mind ends up in Mobile Ave, a secret construct between the Matrix and Machine City. Neo entered a construct without jacking into the Matrix.
Are you ready for us?
Almost, sir. They got some pretty ancient hacks here. We're working on them. But you found Neo?
Can't you see him?
No, sir. We were reading something, but I couldn't tell what it was.
Neo could have accidentally trapped himself in a different false reality within a false reality. Later in Matrix Revolutions, Neo again destroys a group of Sentinels with his powers, and mysteriously, one of the machines broke the laws of physics and phased through the ship and Neo. The golden code can also be a clue that the real world is not real because it shows the existence of a super reality on top of reality. Neo is the key to the clues that indicate reality might not be real. But if the real world, as in Zion, is fake, what is the real world? What could be the purpose for the fake real world? We previously answered that question with another theory. If humans are the ones in control of the Matrix, then everything that happened in the Matrix universe was designed to teach a super intelligence. To help understand this, we must first know what are deep learning and machine learning. One of the most common AI techniques used for processing big data is machine learning, a self-adaptive algorithm that gets increasingly better analysis and patterns with experience or with newly added data. If a digital payments company wanted to detect the occurrence or potential for fraud in its system, it could employ machine learning tools for this purpose. A computational algorithm built into a computer model will process all transactions happening on a digital platform, find patterns in the dataset, and point out any anomaly detected by the pattern. Deep learning, a subset of machine learning, uses a hierarchical level of artificial neural networks to carry out the process of machine learning. The artificial neural networks are built like a human brain, with neuron nodes connected like a web. While traditional programs build analysis with data in a linear way, the hierarchical function of deep learning systems enables machines to process data with a nonlinear approach. The Matrix could be a combination of deep learning and machine learning created for an artificial superintelligence to interact with a virtual world. The humans can then study how the intelligence reacts and learns from Deus Ex Machina. Neither the Matrix programs nor the humans are real. Everything would be part of the virtual ecosystem created by humans to measure the intelligence of this developing machine. But the most disturbing thing about this theory is that humans joined in celebration after the creation of the first true artificial intelligence.
Is that at some point in the early 21st century, all of mankind was united in celebration. We marveled at our own magnificence as we gave birth to AI.
Today we know that the best way to create an artificial intelligence is to have it undergo learning cycles. For example, the AI that defeated the world champion of Dota. It was not taught how to play the game. It was only subjected to thousands of competitive matches. That is how the AI learned how to play the game. The same was done to another AI, AlphaGo. It also defeated the champion of the competitive board game, Go. Modern artificial intelligence learns through repetition, and as we have already pointed out in other videos, this could also be evidence that the super AI is learning from the events of the Matrix. This is why there have been multiple versions of the simulation and at least 6 different Zions and anomalies or saviors. This is how the machines learn. So don't be so quick to dismiss the theory of humans controlling the Matrix. Again, referring to the Animatrix episode Matriculate, humans were capturing sentinels and subjecting them to a simulation to make them empathetic towards humans and turn them against their fellow machines. This is evidence that at least in the supposed real world, humans have used constructs or simulations against the machines. This theory would also explain why humans allegedly scorched the sky. It was part of the experiment to study how the AI would counteract. True humanity is beyond reality. In retrospect, this theory will probably never be used in the Matrix, even though it helps to make sense of a lot of unexplained plot holes in the Matrix universe. Although if humans are behind the Matrix, sooner or later, someone will find out. But do you agree? Are the humans in control of the Matrix? Are the machines the ones trapped inside a simulated world? For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.